And welcome everybody to our meteorology segment. We've shut off our color key today just for fun to show you what it really looks like in here. Yeah, I'm not really melting into space when I make the videos. So the first thing we're looking at today when it comes to meteorology is the surface wind scenario over the North Atlantic. Check it out, we've got a weird calm zone here in between Nova Scotia and that's Newfoundland. In between Newfoundland and Greenland, there's a weird ridge of non-wind. You got to look at both sides of the graph, folks. Both sides of the graph. Anyway, those are the surface winds of the east of the western world. Here are the jet streams. There are the jet streams of the western world, and they are all over the place. Massive divergences and convergences happening across the equator. A very chaotic jet stream flow indeed in both the northern and southern hemispheres. Here are the jets of the eastern world. Quite a bit of chaos over here as well. Some very cold air making it down into Southeast Asia. Some warm air making it into the Aleutian Islands. A huge anticyclone right here. That is a high pressure system all day. You can see this strong clockwise rotation here in the North Pacific. That is a high pressure zone, likely with clear skies overhead. Here are the surface winds of this side of the planet. There you go. And you can see that clockwise rotation translating all the way down to the surface level there. Anticyclones, they rotate clockwise in the northern hemisphere of planet Earth. Next, your precipitation and pressure forecast for the next 72 hours, including all of Christmas. So that is your GFS 72-hour precipitation and pressure forecast. Some very heavy snow areas likely to strike California and Utah and Colorado and also Washington and Oregon. Some very heavy wet snow there falling in all, well, you can see it. All those very dark blue spots, those are like multiple inches per hour type snow events. Quite significant. Next, we're going to show you a pressure forecast for once. We've been showing different stuff here, so we're going to do a pressure forecast for that same period. We'll let this play through. You can see this low moving in from Canada into Montana and then kind of skirting the U.S.-Canadian border. A second low following it down here toward Seattle. And then a couple lows forming in the southern Rockies on the leeward side of the mountains, which will then move across Missouri and so on. We'll pause this at the same time here approximately. Here's where things will be at 1 a.m. according to that's the European forecast for pressure. And there will be a low here off the coast of Cape Cod. Next, your GFS temperature forecast for the next 72 hours. If you're traveling on Christmas and you would like to know what the temperature forecast is going to be, there you go. You're going to get into the 80s in central Texas there and Oklahoma, it looks like. Anyway, again, that's your temperature forecast. This is in Fahrenheit degrees, and it's based on the GFS model for the next 72 hours. Next, your weather.gov map, and you can see a lot of winter weather advisories and so forth. If your county is lit up, just click it at weather.gov. We won't worry about it too much. Here's the NASA GOES lightning mapper. It looks like we've got no terrestrial lightning over the U.S. for the last few hours at least. Here's a real-time lightning map from lightningmaps.org, powered by blitzaltung.org. It's good times. Check it out the next time you hear thunder. Lightningmaps.org. It's great. I'm just checking the life of the stream, and it looks a-okay. Anyway, there's where lightning is currently striking for the areas that have sensors. Thanks to our new followers on Twitch, twitch.tv/smAsho. Install the mobile app. It'll tell you when we go live, like we did to make this video. Are you falling for it? Snow forecast. Hey, BitChute, if you're only viewing the content on BitChute, please go view the content on YouTube. You're missing 90% of the content. There's all kinds of stuff that we are currently not showing on BitChute. Most of the content is on YouTube. Thanks to our YouTube subscribers for putting up with the pathetic censorship on the platform and realizing that the channel exists. Don't forget to press like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. If you want to see the content continue, become a member of the Smash team. 2 basic monthly levels as well as a yearly annual paid up level there at smashomash.com/smash team. So check it out. You can find links at the homepage to that. There's the most recent posts. We'll be putting up continued free and publicly visible posts. Also, if you're shopping for a bike or for associated gear, hit me up at Curated. Links to that as well below the video, curated.com/e/dan.nigro. And let's get into the water vapor scenario over the Pacific Ocean. Here it is. And you can see that anticyclone there over the North Pacific. There's also a bunch of dry air here in the South Pacific. You can see that huge blob of dry air there, as well as a clockwise rotating low pressure system there to the northeast of New Zealand. It's the NASA GOES Interactive Weather Satellite Suite's water vapor map. It's pretty good. Hopefully that helps with your forecasting. So here is the U.S. Doppler radar map, courtesy radar.weather.gov. Yeah, radar.weather.gov. And we'll focus on the lower 48 for the remainder of the video. Here is the radar map for the lower 48. Quite a bit of precipitation there on the map. Here's what's going on in the cloud layer. Low clouds over the eastern seaboard once again. Low clouds. Low clouds, low clouds. Here's the water vapor map. And here's your recap. Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. Let's redo the recap. There is the U.S. Doppler radar. There is the cloud layer. And there is the water vapor. It's about that time. I'm your host, Dan, a.k.a. smAsho, signing off from the Smash News Network, least busted name in news.